Hi, this is the System H iPhone app presentation. We're on the left-hand side, we have Eclipse. On the right-hand side is an iOS emulator. You can see the Team Hawaii icon on the far right there. We're going to go ahead and start the simulator as well as the back-end system for the System H house. So let's go ahead and get started with that. We'll start the simulator first. We've already got the properties file, so we don't need to overwrite that. So the simulator started, and let's go ahead and start the backend. Okay, the backend takes a little while to get started, so go ahead and build and run the simulator, the iOS app here. The iOS app opens up to the energy page. Energy generated comes from the PV readings. These are all XML data that comes over through through an HTTP GET request. Energy consumed is electrical. The energy balance is the difference between the two. So it's your generated minus your consumed. And then you have a last updated timestamp there. And what that does is it takes the timestamp off of the XML data, and it also allows the user to see when the data was last updated. So the backend has started, and we have populated data. So there is a 1-second refresh on the iOS app. So as you can see, the data is changing in real time. Realistically, in deployment, you probably have like a 5 to 10 second delay and whatnot. Let's go to aquaponics. There's a problem with the circulation number. That's why we're getting a non-value there, and same with turbidity. I think those are things that can be probably easily fixed within the simulator. pH, everything else reads out. This too is updated. The blank cells on the bottom are placeholders for controls where you can change the values of aquaponics values. Okay, the HVAC system. This is the only system that I implemented with a control that would control the temperature of the house. Interesting enough, the simulator does not allow for commands, external commands through put requests to change the temperature output through the XML data. So it does log it. I did some testing on it. The simulator does get the request and returns a 200 response. So that's just something that probably will be fixed once the a little bit of tweaks are done to the simulator. Lighting and settings I haven't implemented yet. Those are probably going to come in the next upcoming weeks. There are some things that need to be done on the simulator side. The back end looks to be okay. So as you can see here, you didn't see any, the updating has stopped because the simulator has stopped working through an exception due to a number format exception in the aquaponics data. So this is something that I consistently was seeing during testing and stuff, so this doesn't look to be very serious. So anyway, I had a lot of fun doing this. Hopefully complete implementation by the end of this month or so. It's an interesting project, and it's kind of like a nice little cram session on Objective-C and the iOS framework. All right, thanks a lot, and hopefully talk to you soon.